Why approaching women with confidence makes them feel safe. So if you're a guy and you're going out and you're talking to women, believe it or not, you are doing the world a favor. And I really mean this. Women are starved for attention from confident guys who know how to walk up and talk to women and know what to say. I know this because when I do it, I see how happy people get as soon as they leave. It doesn't happen that often. Do you know they've done the stats on this, and over half of guys are too scared to approach women or have never approached women in the last year, and they're single? This is of single men, by the way. Women used to get approached a lot more, but now they don't. And one of the biggest reasons they don't is because there aren't as many confident men as there used to be back in the day. And to a certain extent, it's not all the guy's fault. In society, we've had a lot of movements that have made it seem like men talking to women is a bad thing. It can be seen as harassment. It makes women uncomfortable. The whole Me Too movement. The Me Too did so much help for women's empowerment and so much damage to relations between the sexes. I saw the whole thing going down, and it's taken until now for a lot of these women to realize, how much damage it did to men being able to walk up and approach, and for dating and for people getting together in general. So it's not all your fault, but just because it's not your fault doesn't mean you have an obligation to not try and do your best to get out of it. And what you want to learn how to do is be able to approach with confidence. If you're watching this video and you feel like you can approach women with confidence, when was the last time that you actually did that? And what was her reaction to that? When you walk up and approach and you have that kind of relaxed, no expectations, you just have a slight smile to yourself and you're just legitimately being interested and friendly to people, dude, walking up and talking to people like that, life is so much better. Life is so much better for you and for the person that you're talking to. If you knew with 100% certainty, and you'll never know with 100% certainty whether you walk up to a woman if she's going to be interested in you. You will never know that. But what you can know is that no matter what happens, you're going to make that person feel better. You're either going to give them a compliment. You're either just going to be super kind and respectful. You're either going to walk up and show that confidence that, they're awesome and you want to talk to them so they feel good about themselves. Believe it or not, if a guy who walks up to him, who she's attracted to, approaches her, women are obviously going to be giggling and super happy about it. The problem is most men don't think that they're attractive. And because they don't think that they're attractive, they don't approach. And because they don't approach, they never gain skill about how to actually do it. And the level between guys who are doing well with women and guys who don't, that gap widens as time goes on. So the way to get good at being able to approach if you've had no experience, or if you're a guy who, is a little bit resistant to that, is you just start talking to people. Start talking to people in your everyday life. Learn how to start a conversation with somebody that you don't know. When we make it about women, when we make it about hitting on them, we're doing way too many steps. In reality, what you want to do is you just want to talk to the people around you. Let's say you go get a coffee at Starbucks in the morning. You talk to the barista for a little bit. Ask her how her day's going. Maybe there's a lady who's walking next to you on the street. You guys stop at a stoplight at the same time, or you guys stop at a crossing walk at the same time. You ask her how her day's going. There's plenty of people who I greet and talk to and just make that little bit of extra effort into. My life is way better. And guess what? When I see a person who I really want to talk to come into my field, I have no problem introducing myself, making them feel good, making myself feel good, because I'm acting on my own instincts and becoming more and more of a masculine, positive figure. The more times you do this, the more times you're going to feel better about yourself. The more times you're going to feel more ready to actually walk up and approach an attractive girl when she comes around. I've seen so many guys squander opportunities that are around them because they were too in their head. They were second guessing themselves. Trust me, guys, if you just learn how to walk up and shed all of those preconceived notions, you will absolutely be able to walk up and talk to a woman and make her feel good. And it's not going to be every single time you walk up, you get attention from them. Most of the time you walk up, it won't go anywhere, and that's okay. But some of the time it will. And if I start a dozen conversations a week and only 1 out of the 12 is a useful lead, I got 4 leads in a month. I got 48 leads in a year. 48 leads in a year of women who you're really attracted to. That's some good numbers, man. If you convert even a small percentage, you're in the top percentage of men just by going out and talking to people. So learning how to walk up and be confident when you talk to somebody is one of the most important skills that I think that men in today's day and age are lacking. And the reason why they're lacking is because they're not doing it. So the way to start this is exactly what I said. Start learning how to make yourself into a person who, when you walk up, you can make people feel good. It's a skill, and it helps you, and not just with women, it helps you in business and networking. That's why women are so impressed when guys can do it. Because if they can do it there, they can obviously go after and get the stuff that they want in other areas. It's a very attractive quality for women to see that in a guy. So if you're a guy who learns how to do this, trust me, you are one of the good ones out there. You're not one of the bad ones that's creeping women out. You're one of the good ones. You're actually making the world a better place. I know that by me walking up and having the right attitude is going to make people's day better. So I'm going to do it more and more because I have an obligation to leave this world better than I left it. And if you're a guy who learns how to do this, you will be exactly the same as me. You will be able to do this without fear, and trust me, doors open that you never thought possible. That girl who you're like, oh, I wish I could get her to go on a date with me or like me or give me some attention. By you just learning how to walk up and talk to her, you've solved a lot of those problems. Now, if you want more help with this, you watch this video and you're like, great, Lloyd, I'd love to be able to walk up and approach women confidently, but I've been having trouble or I've been trying and it hasn't been working. No problem, dude. That's why I have a program, is to help guys like you out. What you want to do is you want to click on the link down below. There's a link right there that tells you exactly how to book a call with me or a member of my team. Talk to me or a member of my team. We'll see if you're a good fit, and we'll see if you can be part of the program. We already have guys who are absolutely crushing it in this program every single day. Guys who are getting girlfriends, guys who are dating women that they never thought possible. I have so many testimonials that you'll be able to see. So yeah, that's it. Good luck out there, you guys.